You've got your hydroponic system set up, the pump is humming, the lights are on, and you're ready to grow. Then you walk into the hydro store or look online and you see it. The wall of nutrients. Dozens of bottles with complex charts, weird names, and price tags that make your jaw drop. So the thought pops into your head, wait a minute, can I just make my own fertilizer? And the big question, will a DIY fertilizer help my plants root and get started? Hi, I'm Mary, and I have been down this exact rabbit hole. I've mixed the salts, I've brewed the teas, and I've learned some critical lessons along the way. Today, we're going to tackle this question head on. The short answer is yes, but the full answer is a lot more complicated, and understanding it is the key to your success or failure. First, let's understand the question, fertilizer versus rooting stimulator. Right away, we need to separate two different things, a fertilizer and a rooting stimulator. A fertilizer is food. It's a balanced meal of all the macro and micronutrients a plant needs to live and grow, building leaves, stems, flowers, and, yes, roots. A rooting stimulator is a hormone. It's a signal that tells the plant cutting, stop what you're doing and start making roots right now. So will a good DIY fertilizer help your plants root? Absolutely, because a healthy, well-fed plant will naturally grow a strong root system. But a fertilizer's main job is to feed the roots once they exist, not to trigger their initial formation on a cutting. That's a crucial distinction. For the rest of this video, we're focusing on the fertilizer, the food. What's actually in hydroponic fertilizer? The science simplified. Your plants need a very specific diet. Think of it like a multivitamin designed for an elite athlete. It needs everything in the right proportions. You have the macronutrients, the big three you see on fertilizer bags, NPK, nitrogen for leafy growth, phosphorus for roots and flowers, and potassium for overall plant health. But in hydroponics, it also includes calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Then you have the micronutrients, the trace elements they need in tiny amounts, like iron, manganese, boron, and zinc. A good hydroponic fertilizer, whether you buy it or make it, must provide all these elements in a form the plant can absorb in water. If even one is missing, your plants will suffer. The two paths of DIY fertilizer, the organic method versus the chemical. When people say DIY fertilizer, they usually mean one of two things. Path number one, the organic method. Compost tea, worm castings, etc. This is the one that feels the most natural. You take organic matter, brew it in water, and create a nutrient tea. This works wonders in soil, because soil has a complex web of microbes that break down the organic matter and make the nutrients available to the plant. But in hydroponics, this is a recipe for disaster for beginners. Here's why I strongly advise against it. Clogging. The organic particles will clog your pumps, drippers, and tubing, creating a nightmare. Bad bacteria. A hydroponic reservoir is a perfect breeding ground. Without the beneficial microbes from soil, you're more likely to breed bad, slimy, oxygen-sucking bacteria that can cause root rot. Nutrient imbalance. You have no idea what the exact NPK value or micronutrient content of your tea is. You're flying blind. Can it be done? Yes, by experts in complex systems called bioponics. For a beginner, I promise you it will cause more problems than it solves. The path number two, the chemical method, mixing your own nutrient salts. This is how the professionals do it. This is how the big companies make the nutrients you buy in the bottle. You buy the raw, purified mineral salts, things like calcium nitrate, potassium phosphate, magnesium sulfate, aka Epsom salt, and a micronutrient mix. You become a chemist. You get a precise digital scale, you measure out each component to the gram, and you dissolve them in water in a very specific order to prevent them from reacting and locking each other out. This is the correct way to make a DIY hydroponic fertilizer. It gives you complete control, it's incredibly cheap in the long run, and you can tailor your formula for different plants or growth stages. So, should you make your own? My honest advice. After explaining all that, let's get back to you and your plants. If you are a beginner, just starting your first or second hydroponic grow, here is my honest, heartfelt advice. Please do not make your own fertilizer yet. Hydroponics has a learning curve. You need to learn about pH, EC, lighting, and how your system works. A proven pre-mixed nutrient solution from a reputable brand like General Hydroponics, Advanced Nutrients, or Master Blend removes one massive complicated variable from the equation. It allows you to learn the fundamentals on a reliable baseline. If you are an intermediate or advanced grower who has a few successful grows under your belt, and you want to save money and have more control, then yes, diving into mixing your own nutrient salts is a fantastic next step. Start with a well-known, proven recipe online like the Master Blend formula or a university-developed formula and follow it to the letter. The verdict: a good DIY fertilizer made correctly from mineral salts will absolutely provide the phosphorus and other key nutrients to help your plants grow strong, healthy roots as part of their overall development. But if you're just starting out, your time is better spent learning the system than playing chemist. Buy the bottle first. Master the basics. Then once you're confident, you can unlock the incredible savings and control of making your own. I'd love to hear from you. What has been the biggest challenge or mystery for you when it comes to hydroponic nutrients? Let's help each other out in the comments below. If this video cleared things up for you, a thumbs up would be amazing. And be sure to subscribe for more straightforward hydroponics advice.